Just going to do my first ever cigar review, and I'm not really a massive cigar geek. I do enjoy them, and I come from a background in the Scotch whisky world, so as you can imagine, Scotch whisky, cigars goes hand in hand. However, today I'm pairing my cigar experience with this Ting Jamaican grapefruit flavoured beverage, sweet as you like, quite nice. I'm pairing it with this Dunbarton tobacco. It is the Sobremesa Brûlée Blue edition. This cigar just looks beautiful. The wrapper is very, very pretty. I love the bands. They kind of blend in with the cigar wrapper. And the little pigtail cap end, which you can really just nip it off. You don't need a cutter. You can use a cutter, but you don't need one. You can just nip it at its pigtail. Tears right off, fairly cleanly. Good to go. First impression is that this is going to be a very enjoyable smoke. A lot of the time when I spark a cigar up, I often don't like the first few puffs. It can be bitter or just dry and just not that pleasant, and then once it warms up, it can often reveal its flavour profile to me. But this is straight off the bat. Sometimes you get cigars like that, right? Where it's just delicious from the first draw. I don't really do tasting notes too much with whiskey or cigars, but the favourite word I have to describe a cigar that I like, if it fits the profile, is creamy, and this fits the creamy profile for me. It's not overly intense, it's not too light, it's somewhere right in the middle. The smoke just hits your palate and it's very kind of, creamy. It's got this kind of nice soft texture to it. It's an enjoyable smoke. That is nice. That is very nice. And now the majority of the New World cigars, what they call the New World cigars, basically not Cuban, come out of Nicaragua. I believe I was told it was about 2/3 of the cigars coming into the United States are coming from Nicaragua. I believe this tobacco in this cigar is also Nicaraguan, and the wrapper, Ecuador Connecticut style. Still getting familiar with the correct terms in cigar world. It doesn't bother me if I know them or not. And I believe the binder, which is the second wrapper, if you like, the internal wrapper that you don't get to see, is a Mexican wrapper. The rest of the tobacco was all blended from Nicaraguan tobaccos. I don't really get hung up too much on the details, but for me it's just about enjoying it and finding the things that I do like to go back to, and I will go back to this cigar if I can find it. Not sure how hard it is to find, but I will be looking later, because I was actually talking about how I don't really buy boxes of cigars very often. In fact, I can't think of a box of cigars that I've bought. I've been gifted a bunch. I usually like to buy individual cigars and just kind of explore. But this is definitely hitting me as one that I may buy a box if I can find it, because I'd like to share this. I'd like to enjoy it again. So let me know, have you tried this cigar? The Sobremesa Brûlée Blue. I believe Sobremesa means something to the effect of lingering around the table after a meal. It might not be a direct translation, but something similar to that. So I like the concept, but I like the cigar even more. Let me know if you've tried it and what you think of it, and if you have any suggestions on what I should go for next. All the best.